like me, your boyfriend wanna fight me. I don't fight G, the pistol get the poppin'. I'ma pull it masked up, that main get the poppin'. Got me dude from the R to the P. I got the feds watching out, gotta stay low key. I got these bands on my pants, I can't fit in the jeans. I'm the man where I'm from, man, I see what I mean. That bitch bad coming through, she wanna fuck with the team. And if she lucky, I'ma let her hit the blunt and some lean. Watch your mouth, bitch, when you're speaking to me. I got about 1,000 brothers that be lurking the streets.
Hello, today we're gonna talk about this Mitsubishi Evo 8 MR. But before we start, can you guys give me a like and click the subscribe button? Thank you. So here we have a Mitsubishi Evo 8 MR, and MR actually stands for Mitsubishi Racing. This particular Evo 8 MR is actually a little bit modified, but the difference between a standard Evo 8 and an Evo 8 MR is that the MR came with an aluminum roof, built-in shocks, BBS wheels, cooling ducts for brakes, and of course the MR badge at the back of the car. The Evo 8 was actually produced from 2003 and 2005, so it's a short 2-year production. So a little bit about what the Evo 8 came with. So the engine is a 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged. It's a 4G63, the popular Evo engine, and for stock it actually came with 276 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. So talking a little bit about the mods of the car, so starting out with the turbo, it has a Tomei turbo paired with a Tial wastegate, and the HKS ssqv blow-off valve.
Nice.
And also an open port air filter. The engine is actually powered and managed by a Link standalone ECU. It's putting out around 330 wheel horsepower on the dyno. It's not a lot, but it's enough to have fun. Okay. The exhaust is actually a 3-inch custom exhaust, going through a resonator and a muffler. So on to the interior. The first thing you see is the Recaro seats, which is standard for the Evo 8, and it's quite comfortable actually. I think you can sit here for a long drive and you won't feel uncomfortable. And then we have this pretty brushed aluminum finishing gear knob. And of course, this particular Evo, it comes with a 6-speed instead of the 5-speed, transferring power to all 4 wheels. But I think the 6-speed is better for daily driving and cruising on the highway because it has a 6-speed. So the 6th gear I think can let you cruise at the lower RPM. But a lot of times people would prefer the 5-speed transmission because they wanna, they wanna mod the out of their Evo for high power and high torque. And the 5-speed can handle around 400 pound-feet of torque, which is around 540 Newton meters of torque. And then onto the cluster, we have a standard Evo 8 cluster. This Apexi turbo timer, and then we have this Greddy electronic boost controller, EBC, Defi oil pressure gauge and oil temperature gauge, and also the Apexi Rev and speed meter. Okay, Kenwood double din head unit. Then we got this Defi controller, and then a few buttons, and one of it is for the radiator fan. And then we have this ACD button, which stands for active center differential. I'm not gonna go into very detail for this car because I think most people know what an Evo is. And this one, although modded, but it's not that modded, so it's mostly stock, so there's not much to talk about.
So please let me live. I wanna rest, wanna let loose. Give me one of the vocal juice that you talk. Baby, I'm not in the mood, but I gotta let you know you kinda sexy too, babe. Would you let me excuse myself? Let me find a sweet spot and just be for myself. 我暂时不想跟 anyone to be with me. I wanna let my soul rest， 让我静眼睛 no。I should have just 待在家，没事那就快回家。有空跟我慢慢说话 ，Too late, I'm trapped, man, oh my god. I wanna get out, that's all I wanna say. Too long 头已经感到有点累。Maybe I fake a call to my mama say 要我快回家，要我快回家。I'm sorry, not really sorry. I needed more space around me, so please let me live.